Good morning to everyone. My name is Madhavi. I am from ECE department. I would like to explain working and construction of H2O2 fuel cell and methanol fuel cell. This is the outline for concepts. First of all, introduction, definition, construction, diagrammatic representation, working, advantages and disadvantages also. This is the introduction of fuel cell. First of all, what is the definition of fuel cell? Fuel cell. A fuel cell is an electrochemical cell that converts the chemical energy of a fuel and an oxidizing agent into electrical energy without undergoing combustion. Examples are H2O2 fuel cell, methanol fuel cell. First of all, we go for H2O2 fuel cell. This is the definition of H2O2 fuel cell. A fuel cell is an electrochemical system combining of hydrogen and oxygen to generate energy with byproducts of water and heat. A single fuel cell in its simple form consists of two electrodes, an anode and a cathode with an electrolyte in between them. This is the construction of H2O2 fuel cell. First of all, the fuel cell consists of an anode, a cathode and an electrolyte. Hydrogen is passed through the anode and oxygen is passed through the cathode. At the anode, hydrogen molecule gets splits into electrons and protons. The protons passed through electrolyte and electrons generated electricity through circuit. This is the diagrammatic representation of H2O2 fuel cell. At the anode, H2, at the cathode, O2. And working of H2O2 fuel cell, H2 gas and O2 gas are bubbled into the electrolyte through the porous carbon electrolytes. Thus, the overall reaction involves the combination of hydrogen gas and oxygen gas to form water. The fuel cell runs continuously until the reactant supply is exhausted. These are the advantages of H2O2 fuel cell. They are used as energy source in space vehicles, military vehicles and submarines. The reaction product is water, which is harmless and used as source of fresh water to the astronauts. These are renewable and readily available. Hydrogen is a clean and flexible energy source to support zero carbon energy strategies. More powerful and energy efficient than fossil fuels. Highly efficient when compared to the other energy sources. These are the disadvantages of H2O2 fuel cell. First of all, energy cost of generating fuel cell, difficulty in storage and distribution of highly flammable, and availability of alternative fuel cell. Hydrogen is expensive to produce and not widely available. Expensive to manufacture due to the high cost of catalyst. In this catalyst is platinum. Lack of infrastructure to support the distribution of hydrogen. A lot of the currently available fuel cell technology is in the prototype stage and not yet validated. And definition of, now we will go for methanol fuel cell. This is the definition of methanol fuel cell. Methanol fuel cells are a subcategory of proton exchange fuel cell, in which methanol is used as the fuel, in which methanol is oxidized. Protons are generated at the anode, flows through the polymer electrolyte to the cathode, where they react with oxygen to produce water. And construction of methanol fuel cell. Similar to any other type of fuel cell, methanol fuel cell consists of two electrodes. One is anode, another one is cathode, and also it consists of electrolyte. The electrolytes are conductive for electrons, and electrolyte is only permeable for positively charged hydrogen atoms. This is the diagrammatic representation of methanol oxygen fuel cell. H3OH and H2SO4, these are the anodic part. O2 is the cathodic part. In between them, proton exchange membrane. And this is the direct methanol fuel cell diagrammatic representation. Observe carefully. And working of methanol fuel cell. Methanol and water react electrochemically at the anode to form carbon dioxide, protons and electrons, in which methanol is oxidized. Protons are generated at the anode, flows through the polymer electrolyte to the cathode, where they react with oxygen to produce water. These are the advantages of methanol fuel cell. Storage of methanol fuel is much easier than H2. Why? Because not having high pressure or low temperature. Since methanol is liquid form, from minus 97 degrees Celsius to 64.7 degrees Celsius, the energy density of methanol is greater than H2. The main advantages is the ease of transport of methanol, the energy dense at reasonably stable liquid at all environmental conditions. It is a simple system design with the potential for low volume, lightweight packaging. And in this we have disadvantages also. These are the disadvantages of the methanol fuel cell. During methanol oxidation, CO formed, which is strongly adhering on to the platinum catalyst, reducing the surface area and lowering the performance. Methanol is toxic and flammable, and so utmost care is necessary. Limited power is produced by methanol fuel cell. This is the comparison between H2O2 fuel cell and methanol fuel cell. Hydrogen, despite its greater energy density, is difficult to store due to its high liquid stress under air circumstances and high volumetric energy density. Methanol has been an advantage over hydrogen and expands the application fields of the fuel cells. These are all about H2O2 fuel cell and methanol fuel cell. Thank you for all viewers for listening my words with patience. Thank you so much.